this dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Give me all your money, food, weapons, everything.
We need your help.
Take a gift. What's he got? Oh, I can take all this. Nice. That. Thank you.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
You have any supplies I could take?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
You ain't got out. How do I get
Cross
to it?
the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Yeah, whatever.
Gerder's family first settled
What
here
can you
as
tell me about
woodcutters
this shithole?
a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
What do you think
People are
about the
rightly
ball?
stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Okay.
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Okay, you're boring now. Bye.
Until next time.
Did you really see a
Texas,
dragon?
thank
What
you.
did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
No berries.
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
Potato.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Just head north, you can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it. Well, you didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim. You haven't heard of the civil war in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban
I'll
Oh,
on
tell
the
you off
worship
bounce,
of
I ain't
towers
joining
to stir
Imperials
people up
with the
against the
bounce.
Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest. So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us
Oh, they
another
were gonna
chance.
chop me head off for
The
no
Legion
reason.
could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. No, not yet. After all, a dragon, something out of old tales and legends. No one could have expected that. But you can bet he'll be trying to figure it out. This could shift the whole balance of the war. If you want to help stop that dragon, your best bet is to go to Solitude and join up with the Legion. Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed by the Legion one day to joining up the next. But I
Oh,
think you'll
no, it
see that
isn't.
the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end.
You lost?
Steel, steel sword. Let's stand here. Kettle.
Make yourself at home. Just follow the road north. When you get to Hunningbrew Meadery, turn left and the road will take you to the city gates. It's not far. We used to go to the market there every month or so until the roads got so dangerous with the war and all. I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those Stormcloaks stirring up more. Farewell.
Fine boots. boy's yellow tunic. That looks pretty feminine to me, by the way.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
Fucking give up, bitch.
Did you really see a dragon? Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Damn storm-cloaked rebels.
Potato, garlic, potato, potato. Jeez.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Oh, I'll be on my merry little way.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
I want to take this chicken. The Sleeping Giant's Inn.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Bitch. Doing nothing.
We got rooms. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Age of aggression is just about done.
Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Killer of kings on the day
Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Long as you clean up, you know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little weed and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash
I
to
was
me.
already there.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
It's not about crack for the tweaking.
Until next time.
Dee-dee. What did it say? Chicken egg. Yeah, I crafted a shit potion. Now what? What's in the dresser? Shit. Empty, empty. Blackbriar mead. Mine.
Need something? Got any ale or mead? All right then. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. What do you want? Until next time.
Prick, I just bought you a beer. Well, just gave you a beer.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold.
Why would I want a wooden sword?
He had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
What do you have? 55%. 5% to steal Orcish bow.
Out of my way, stranger.
Kiss my sweaty balls.
Local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of
I don't owe you money, do I?
We got rooms and food. Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
when his ugly red head
All right,
rolled
then.
around on the floor.
I'm just a cook, lad.
I'll rob her and I'll rob
I
her
ain't
too,
looking
you
to
have
make
nothing
friends.
else.
You're that visitor been poking around. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Visit the College of Winterhold, visit the Shrine of Azora, talk to can I read that letter? Books, I think one of the books. Spell tone spark. Bushka. Dear Camilla, I know I have called upon you at your house many times, and while we may be growing close, I need you to put any desires you have for me aside. I am a true born son of Vale and Wood, and I could never befoul my bloodline by courting an Imperial. I hope we can remain true friends, provided you understand your people's place in the Almari and respect he as such. Right.
Here for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop. Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse villages.
Now there's this fucking knob.
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief breaking into a store. It wasn't me, honest.
Oh, is this the guy?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. There's beauty here, unmatched in...
Hey,
What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that. I'll show you what I know. Farewell.
New to Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. All right then.
Oh, bloody hell, I've just been here.
Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn to pieces over there.
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
The Riverwood Trade.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. But we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Logan? Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
This way. You what? What are you talking about? Why, that jealous idiot. Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name. I'd better get going.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner... I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Clairvoyance, Frostbite, Fury. Ooh, raise a zombie. Yeah, fuck it.
Till next time.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
You just pointed to a roof, you said a reach.
Those thieves. This way.
Stupid dog.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again. At the Bard's College in Solitude, they train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn. I suppose Master Neloth won't mind. He's always telling me to get out of his way.
You're that visitor been poking around. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
We got need a room? Talk to Delphine.
I've got your back. Lead on. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Well, I want that. I want that. And that. And that. And that. And that.
You lead, I'll follow.
You're gonna die, buddy. Oh, no, I don't summon a zombie, I raise a zombie. Okay.
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
That's it? Is that your best?
You won't get the best of me!
Your kind has no place!
Fucking hell, these are doing some damage to me. Why is the zombie?
You win. I submit.
You must die.